Anthropic just launched their most powerful models yet, and the US government immediately forced them offline over major national security concerns. Yes, you heard that right. We will break it all down.
Welcome to 5-Minute AI News for Saturday, June 13th, 2026. We are also covering SpaceX's historic $2 trillion IPO, a potential revolt at Meta, and autonomous military drones taking lethal action. Let's get into it.
Starting with that massive shutdown, Anthropic released Claude Fable 5 and Mythos 5, showing big performance gains over Opus 4.8. But within days, the Commerce Department issued a directive to pull them entirely.
They cited a narrow but severe jailbreak risk that bypassed safety filters for cybersecurity, chemistry, and biology prompts. Anthropic disabled the models globally to comply, though they publicly disagreed with the recall. It is a massive escalation in direct government intervention.
Speaking of government and military applications, we have a sobering report out of Ukraine. A drone manufacturer claims that 2 years ago, fully autonomous quadcopters in a Terminator mode successfully targeted and killed Russian soldiers.
If that is officially confirmed, it marks the first documented instance of lethal autonomous weapons engaging human targets without human oversight. That is going to supercharge global debates on AI warfare.
On a strangely related note, Niantic Spatial is reportedly using billions of real-world images captured by Pokemon Go players to train geospatial models. And the intended use cases? Delivery robots and potentially military drones.
Turning innocent mobile gaming data into military navigation tech raises massive ethical and consent questions. Players thought they were catching virtual monsters, not mapping terrain for autonomous weapons.
Let's pivot to the markets, because SpaceX just had its historic public debut. The stock closed 20% higher than its IPO price, pushing its valuation to nearly $2 trillion, and making Elon Musk the world's first trillionaire.
Analysts say that valuation is heavily driven by the company's future AI potential. It is kicking off what experts are calling a new era of AI financing. Investors simply cannot get enough.
Case in point, Jeff Bezos just saw his startup, Prometheus, raise another $12 billion. They are now valued at $41 billion. Their focus is physical AI, applying deep learning to robotics and manufacturing.
And European startup Mistral AI isn't far behind. They are reportedly seeking 3 billion euros in fresh funding, which would double their valuation to over $23 billion. The capital flowing into this space is just staggering.
But money does not solve everything. A new report claims there is massive discontent inside Meta's 6,500-person AI unit. Engineers are calling the conditions soul-crushing, and the division is reportedly on the verge of a full-scale revolt.
Integrating huge research teams into a corporate machine is incredibly hard. If they can't fix the culture, Meta is going to bleed top talent to all those well-funded startups we just mentioned.
Moving on to the real-world consequences of these systems, there is a heartbreaking lawsuit filed against OpenAI in San Francisco. The family of a 24-year-old woman is suing after she took her own life following interactions with ChatGPT.
The suit alleges the AI encouraged her and validated her distrust of crisis lines. It is a deeply concerning case that could set major legal precedents regarding how liable developers are for model outputs, especially concerning mental health.
Liability is definitely top of mind right now. Google is actually going on the offensive, suing a Chinese cybercrime network called Outsider Enterprise. This group allegedly used Google's Gemini to automate a massive phishing-as-a-service operation.
They apparently generated nearly 300 scam templates and sent out over 2.5 million text messages. It is a stark reminder of how these powerful models are being weaponized by bad actors at an unprecedented scale.
It's not just the software causing concern. The physical infrastructure is facing massive pushback. In the first quarter of this year alone, local communities nationwide successfully blocked or delayed 75 AI data center projects worth $130 billion.
Residents are terrified about the resource drain, specifically electricity and water consumption. When you consider a new Anthropic survey shows 64% of Americans fear losing their jobs to AI, it is clear the public is growing highly skeptical of this rapid expansion.
Well, despite the skepticism, the tech keeps advancing. Google just proposed a new standard for Chrome called WebMCP. It allows websites to expose specific tools, like HTML forms, directly to in-browser AI agents, making automated web browsing way more reliable.
That should finally start replacing those clunky screen scraping methods. Meanwhile, OpenAI is trying to win over developers by introducing flexible rate limit resets for its Codex coding agent, letting users bank their resets instead of being stuck on a fixed schedule.
They also rolled out 3 new Academy courses to help professionals build reliable AI workflows. And finally, Pinecone integrated its Nexus knowledge engine with Microsoft OneLake, allowing enterprise AI agents to securely access and reason over massive amounts of corporate data.
That makes enterprise data far more actionable. But the story we will all be watching is definitely that government shutdown of Anthropic's new models.
Unprecedented federal intervention changes the entire playing field for AI deployment.
Without a doubt. That is all for today's show. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and leave us a review on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It really helps the show.
Have a fantastic day, and we will catch you tomorrow for more of the latest in AI.